Vince and Gina's DIY Greenhouse. Summer 2021. Getting started. We broke ground on June 18, 2021. First we decided to cut out the area where the greenhouse would be. Our daughter Lily helped by cutting out all of the roots. By June 30th, we had dug 8 post holes and set the posts in place. I put a stringer on the outside to hold the posts. We set them using gravel and quickcrete. We had bought recycled windows for $10 to $20 each. We laid them out against each side to figure placement. Here is the other side showing the door we had chosen, and other windows. This is showing the full view of the posts. Next we decided to lay brick down as a foundation between each column. This is the first section with the windows added. I built a frame around the windows using 2x4s and then made it fit in the opening. Here's a close-up of the way we secured the windows in place. Pulling back you can see the full thing. We used 2x2s on the outside of the hole. Then secured those to the window with screws to hold the windows in place. On the bottom you can see that we've used the brick as the base for the walls. This shows how we laid the windows out to make sure they'd fit prior to installing them. This picture shows after I installed the second panel of windows. I decided to use small pieces of 2x4s as spacers. Here you can see the next panel. I now have 3 panels done. Here's the far-away view. It shows all 3 panels so far. In this picture, you can see that we've built the frames for the next section of windows. Here you can see that I now have the windows fitted. We would have preferred to use windows that were the same size. But, since we used recycled windows, we got what we could find. Here's the next section framed in. We're leaving a hole to add a heater later. In this picture, we've started to cover the outside with boards we got from breaking down a truckload of pallets. Here's a side view. We paid $100 for a truckload of pallets. We spent most of the winter breaking them down and storing the good boards to use for this. This was last year's summer project. Gina and I bought a truckload of stones, and created this grotto and deck. It was hard work, but a lot of fun. Here you can see we've started to paint the exterior. We sanded down the boards first, then added multiple coats of white. Here the top plate has been added. This is the first time all 4 sides are connected. It's coming together. Here we can see the opposite side. This has 2 openings, one for an exhaust fan and one for a heater. We now have the door hung. We got this door for $5. Good deal. Now we start building the rafters. We attached 2 vertical boards on each end. Then we set a 12-foot 2x4 in the center. We used metal hangers to attach the beams to the center. We had to measure the angles correctly to get the roof pitch we wanted. Here we have one side done. And now here's both sides. And here is the view from the front. Next we added the cross braces for each rafter. Now 2 sides have been covered with the boards from the pallets, and painted 1 coat of white. We bought 2 of these arched windows used for $20 a piece. Pretty good deal. Here's the front view of the arched window. Here I have closed in the front using 1x6s. The white lines are silicone and putty. Here we are covering the inside with the rough lumber from the pallets. It will all be sanded and painted white. Here's some more of the interior. This is the inside of the top section where the arched window is. This is after adding the corrugated plastic roofing onto one side. This is after I have both sides done. We're starting to paint the inside now. We've already finished covering the inside with boards from the pallets. We now have a one coat of paint finished on the inside. Now we start bringing in the sand and gravel. Now we are starting to sand, repair, and paint the windows. These are old and need a lot of work. More window prepping. And more window prepping. Getting our floor ready. We are using river rocks and pavers. Here is the paver sand we are using. And, here are the pavers. Here we created a walkway using the pavers and sand. There is no mortar used. Enjoy this short video of the finished product.
Okay, so here we go. This is the finished product, at least at this point anyway. We've got all the windows on this side, and that vent is the air vent. Come around over here. That's a little window. We got those for, I think, 20 bucks. Got these side here with the roof. We've got flowers planted all down the row here. Come to the back. It's our neighbor's yard. It's the same thing on this side. And that's it. Thanks for taking my tour. Bye-bye. Now here's the inside. I didn't show you that earlier. As you can see, all the inside beams have been painted. Here's the inside with the door. We have a little fan blowing in here. And there's the exhaust fan. The ceiling, the roof, we used clear plastic, it's corrugated. And we got a little sitting area here. We're gonna add another chair. I think we've got some more, but yeah, this little area we can have tea or something, or have a cup of coffee. We got bricks there, and just tiles there, and there's no mortar, just sand, and then the rest of it's gravel. And then we've got some plants already sitting in here, and we're going to put more, obviously, when the fall comes. So, have our own little thermometer.
Thanks for watching our video.